As above, so below. As below, so above. These words have been whispered across centuries, hidden within sacred texts, and passed down through generations of seekers and mystics. But what do they really mean? Have you ever looked up at the stars and felt a strange connection to them? Or noticed how the smallest details of nature mirror the grandest designs of the universe? This is no accident. It is a reflection of the Second Hermetic Principle, the Law of Correspondence. This law is more than philosophy. It is a bridge between the seen and unseen, the tangible and intangible. It reveals a secret that everything in the universe operates through similar patterns and interconnected systems. Today, we'll dive deep into this profound truth, uncovering its mysteries and practical applications. We'll explore how understanding it can transform not just how you see the world, but how you live your life. The law of correspondence is a principle that states, as above, so below. As below, so above. This is not merely a poetic phrase, it is a universal law. It means that the patterns we observe in the vast cosmos are mirrored in the smallest details of our lives. Consider this. An atom resembles a solar system. The branches of a tree mimic the structure of veins in the human body. The rhythm of the tides aligns with the rhythms of our own biological cycles. The universe, vast as it may seem, is governed by the same principles on every scale. From the infinite to the infinitesimal, from galaxies to the cells in your body, everything follows this same law. But it doesn't stop there. This law also applies to our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Just as the physical universe is interconnected, so too is the world of the mind and spirit. Let's take a moment to reflect. What if your life, your circumstances, your relationships are all reflections of what's happening within you? When you look at the challenges you face, can you see how they mirror your inner struggles? When you experience moments of joy, could they be reflecting the harmony within you? This is the law of correspondence at work. The ancients understood this law deeply. They built temples, aligned monuments with celestial bodies, and designed rituals based on the movements of the stars. To them, the universe was a grand tapestry where every thread was connected. Think of fractals, complex repeating patterns found in nature. The spiral of a seashell mirrors the spiral of a galaxy. The branching of a river resembles the branching of lightning. These patterns are not random. They are evidence of the law that binds all things together. Now consider your own life. The way you think and feel creates patterns that ripple outward. Your internal world influences your external reality. Imagine someone carrying resentment. They may find themselves surrounded by conflict as their inner turbulence reflects outward. On the other hand, a person filled with gratitude often experiences abundance and harmony. This isn't magic, it's correspondence. So how can we use this law in our everyday lives? The first step is awareness. Recognize that your outer world is a mirror of your inner state. If you want peace in your relationships, cultivate peace within. If you want success in your endeavors, align your thoughts and actions with success. This law also teaches us to look for solutions in unexpected places, because the patterns of one area of life can offer insights into another. Practical exercise. The next time you face a problem, ask yourself, where have I seen this pattern before? Often, the answers lie in places you wouldn't think to look. Let's go deeper. The law of correspondence doesn't just apply to personal growth. It governs entire systems. Economic cycles mirror natural cycles. The rise and fall of civilizations reflect the growth and decay in ecosystems. Understanding these parallels can help us navigate the world with greater wisdom. The law of correspondence goes beyond the material world. It bridges the physical and the spiritual. Hermetic teachings tell us that the physical universe is a reflection of higher, unseen planes of existence. Just as the macrocosm reflects the microcosm, so does the spiritual world mirror the physical. When you meditate, pray, or set an intention, you align yourself with higher energies. And those energies ripple back into your material reality. This is why ancient practices like visualization and affirmations work. They align your inner vibration with the external outcomes you seek. Question to ponder. If the universe is a mirror, what is it reflecting about you right now? What happens when we ignore this law? We become disconnected, living out of sync with the natural order. We may feel like victims, blaming external circumstances without realizing they stem from our own internal state. But there is good news. By understanding and applying this law, you can reclaim your power. You can stop reacting to life and start creating it. This is not about control, it's about harmony. When you align yourself with the universal patterns, life flows. The law of correspondence is a reminder that we are not separate from the universe. We are a part of it, and it is a part of us. Every thought, every action, every emotion echoes through the web of existence. So the question remains, if you could shape the universe by shaping your inner world, what would you create? Remember, as above, so below, and as within, so without. Embrace this truth, and you will not just observe the universe. You will participate in its creation. To ground this concept in reality, let's look at some examples. Health and well-being. Stress and anxiety often manifest as physical symptoms like headaches or fatigue. When the mind is calm and balanced, the body tends to heal faster. This shows how the inner state, mental health, reflects in the outer state, physical health. Relationships. Ever noticed how conflicts in relationships often mirror unresolved emotions within yourself? For example, someone with self-doubt might attract partners who criticize them, reinforcing that inner belief. Career and success. A person who believes in abundance often finds opportunities flowing their way. Conversely, those stuck in scarcity thinking might see constant struggles, even when surrounded by resources. Reflect on your life. Where have you seen this principle play out? What patterns in your external world mirror your internal state? The law of correspondence has influenced countless philosophies and teachings throughout history. Ancient Egypt, the Hermetic texts attributed to Hermes Trismegistus emphasize this law as a cornerstone of spiritual wisdom. The Egyptians aligned their pyramids with celestial bodies, embodying the principle of as above, so below. Eastern philosophy, in Hinduism and Buddhism, the concept of karma aligns with this law. Your actions, external, are a direct reflection of your intentions and thoughts. Internal. Modern science. Quantum physics suggests that the observer influences the observed, echoing the idea that the internal state affects the external reality. The fractal patterns in mathematics and nature reaffirm the interconnectedness of all things. Understanding this historical context deepens our appreciation of the law's timelessness and universality. Now let's explore advanced ways to use this principle in your daily life. Visualization practice. Spend 5 minutes each day imagining the life you want. See it, feel it, and believe it internally. This aligns your mind with your desired external reality. Journaling exercise. Write down situations in your life that feel chaotic. Then reflect on your inner thoughts and emotions. What changes can you make within to shift the external pattern? Environmental mirroring. Look at your physical surroundings. A cluttered room often reflects a cluttered mind. By organizing your space, you may find your thoughts becoming clearer. The law empowers you to take charge of your reality by starting from within. Despite its power, the law of correspondence is often misunderstood. Let's clarify. It's not instant magic. Aligning your inner state takes time and effort. Change is gradual, but it begins the moment you shift your mindset. It's not about blame. If life feels challenging, it's not about blaming yourself for the struggles. Instead, see challenges as opportunities to grow and align more closely with the patterns of the universe. It's always active. Whether you realize it or not, this